Hi guys. Um, I'm sorry if you can't hear me that well. It's because I am losing my voice. Yeah, I've been doing this video for about half an hour now just to get this one video done. Um, I just want to talk about my story, especially my self-harm story. Um, yeah, the self-harm started about when I was 11. Um, I didn't have a very good childhood, but obviously people will say that. They didn't get spoiled enough, they didn't get enough time with their parents. But I really had a bad childhood. I was abused in many ways, um, physically and mentally especially. Um, yeah, when I was 11, um, I was starting to get mentally abused again. So I decided I'm not putting up with this crap anymore, and I was gonna tell the police. Um, but they turned me away, they laughed at me, and I decided, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be able to have humor taken out on me. And I decided if they would laugh at me, if everyone would want to hate me so much, I must have bad blood. Um, and I was thinking, well, my heart produces the bad blood. So if I stop my heart, the bad blood will stop flowing. Um, so I overdosed the once, and I decided that when I was rushing to hospital and I woke up, I didn't think I would. I'm sorry to say, guys, but I didn't think I would. Um, yeah, there's a lot I can say, but um, about my childhood, but there's only a few that I can say about my future. Um, yeah, I overdosed and I woke up in the hospital and I always had a panic attack. Um, well, I had a fit. I was put on life support after I had my fit, and um, yeah. Then when I was 12, I got on my back on my feet. I decided that the bad blood had gone. Then I don't know how it quite started off. I think it was because I was bored, but only self-harmers would know what I'm on about. Um, I'm sorry if this triggers you, but um, yeah, only self-harmers would know what I'm on about the pain and about how much it gets off your chest and once you've done it. But I seriously thought the bad blood had come back, and I was bored at the time, very bored. Um, so I decided, hey, I'll take apart this razor and I'll cut myself and I'll see how it hurts, how much it hurts, and how much inflict it has on me, and how much I can get off my chest, how much blood I can get out. And it kind of became an addiction, um, because I did, um, start getting scared of it because it was starting to get out of control. So, I went to the doctor straight away and I said, look, something isn't right. Um, and they basically did load of blood tests, a load of liver tests, yeah, a load of finger pricks and brain tissue scans and everything, and my bone structure, my X-rays and everything are in my drawer because I'm just addicted to them now. That I have to show people this is what I was like, this is how I am now. See the difference. Um, and when I was at the end of 12 to the start of 13, this was just like 3 days before my birthday, and I decided, hey, I want to have a birthday present right now. And I went into my mum's room and I was searching around, and I finally found my birthday presents, but they were already wrapped, and so I got really mad. And finally, I saw one that wasn't unwrapped, and I kind of went and looked at it and played with it. It was makeup. It was like a little nail varnish set. This. It was a little set, and I started finding my nails and I started doing all this, and I thought, hey, this is really fun. I really want it right now. And my mum came in and she told me off. Well, obviously. And I was shouting at her. I was like, why can't I have it now? And she goes, it's not yours. I was like, I got so upset because it was so nice, and it was so just me, and I was so angry. And then I stormed into my room. I got the pencil, and I started dragging down my skin. Um, and I got so mad. I had to sharpen the pencils loads of times just to do it a few times. But and then after a while, my mum came in and she said, "I'm sorry," and she noticed the blood, and she kind of took that sorry back. It felt like, and she was like, she started getting angry at me again, and I said, "Well, I didn't mean to, I just did it." And she kind of got mad at me for doing it, so I got even madder, and I did it in front of her. I got my razor and I just went like this, and I didn't realize that I was supposed to do this bit, but in fact I did this bit, and I slit my wrist, and I was in so much shock. I started shaking and I started crying, and my mum had to call the ambulance. And when it was my birthday, it was a day before my birthday, I started getting my scans done again, just to make sure everything was okay while I was there. Um, and my mum walked through the door, and she said happy birthday to me. This was about midnight, so technically it was the next day, anyways. But my mum came in and she said happy birthday, and I was like, well, don't bother bringing presents. I didn't mean to get angry at her. It's just the fact that I just did. And she came in, she gave me the nail set, and I was just like, I was so happy. I took back everything I did that day. I took back everything I did um on the 3 days, and I basically forgave my mum and forgave myself for feeling like an asshole. So um then when I'm 13 now, and this was a few weeks back. My dad, me and my dad had a fight, and I got so mad, and I I didn't want to live, so I overdosed again, um, and and I did it over and over again. I took about 12 pills, and then I was like, right, that most probably ain't enough. And I took another 6. I just added to the amount, and I had to get my stomach sucked out, um um I had to get my stomach pumped, and it was a terrible experience. And everyone, especially me, you know, has gone through some kind of bullying or some kind of inflict on their lives. But everyone gets through it, hopefully. And I don't want anyone to feel the pain I did, or anyone to feel what I had to go through, especially at my young ages. Um, yeah, and I guess that people who are causing these problems or are causing it to someone else who don't know, please stop, because you will ruin their lives. I ruined mine. I want to be a pediatrician, which is a doctor who looks after children. Um, but I'm scared to death now that when I go for my interview, they will see my scars, and that they will see my record of being in the hospital in and out of times for me overdosing. Um, I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to affect my, future jobs, my future life. I want to live in a happy family who my kids don't have to face any problems, any at all, no matter what it is. So please, if you are causing this to someone else, please, 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 please stop. And don't forget to subscribe.